second. All right. Aloha and welcome everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Brendan. You're tuning in Waking Up with Wolf. Thank you so much everyone for joining in once again, for being here, for us to be able to take part in community, for us to be able to do some more inspirational rising meditations as we hold space, create this routine. And thank you so much everyone for joining in. We're actually simultaneously going live on TikTok at the same time today. We've officially, literally, at the time of this video, we are currently at about like 111 TikTok followers. So thank you to those of you who are watching this on TikTok, even though I'm still figuring it out. So we'll see. That's the camera looks a little bit different today because I'm using my secondary phone so that the primary phone is on TikTok. And yeah, thank you again everyone for joining in. Go ahead, start moving your body. For those of you who are tuning into this for the first time, for those of you who have been here before, using this opportunity to, again, just begin listening to your body. Begin listening to what your body needs right now, just sending it a little bit of movement. Begin connecting with your breath. Everything's looking good. For those of you on YouTube and Facebook, thank you again so much for tuning in. So again, for everybody here, go ahead, just start moving your body. Start rolling your shoulders. Start stretching your arms, begin connecting with your breath, and we'll go through our routine of just being able to use this first moment of the meditation to be able to help people get situated, help people get comfortable as we get ready to move into the other parts. And we're going to be focusing a little bit more on the chakra practice today. So the mindfulness practice won't be won't be too long. I say that every time, right? But okay, good. We're all good. Sweet. I got like whole mission control here and cameras everywhere, and my goodness, what a setup, but it's all worth it. So beautiful. All right, for those of you tuning in, go ahead, just begin just by moving your body, rolling your shoulders, connecting with your breath. And right off the start of the broadcast, maybe you're watching this at the beginning of the day, maybe you're watching this later in the day. Again, this is a great opportunity for you to just be able to practice getting into that place of stillness, getting into that place of relaxation. So by massaging the body, this is a great way just to be able to help like initiate that ceremony, to be able to help just physically release any sort of extra tension that you may be holding in your body. So even in this moment, I want you to kind of like intuitively listen, like your hands will kind of naturally like know where they want to go within your body. So even just right now, I'm just massaging my neck, I'm going to massage my shoulders, my pulmonaries, digging deep there. Use a little bit of a massage wand crystal. Massage wand crystals on the pulmonaries are like it's an interesting feeling. It's very cool. I'm just rolling the shoulders here, even just massaging the hands. And again, as we massage your hands, just giving gratitude for every part of your body that you're just taking a moment here to be with. So literally in this practice being present, practice being grateful. So as I'm massaging my hand, I'm just present with my hand. And even as you're just like massaging your hands right now, I want you to actually like look for a part of your hand that maybe you've never even really looked at before. Like a part of your hand that maybe you've like never even really acknowledged before. Maybe there's like a small little line, a small little detail amongst the infinite landscape of your body that maybe you've just never really paid attention. So find like one little small part of your hand and just be like, oh, like, hello there. I'm grateful for you. Thank you so much for being there. Oh, look, there's like another little, like, look at that little wrinkle there. Look at it, doing its part. Hello there, little wrinkle. So, I know that sounds silly, but again, it's quite fascinating when you think about the idea that there's literally aspects of our own self that we haven't even fully acknowledged, that we haven't even like taken opportunity just to be able to like be with, be grateful for. So just massaging the hands, and from here I'm just going to massage the stomach, massaging into the ribs, the diaphragm, the intestines, the lower intestines. Have you massaged your intestines today? It's as fun as it sounds. Massaging your back, again, even just like using the knuckles. And again, just doing this is just like, this is something that you can go a lot deeper with. Something that you can like really just dive into. You could literally spend like an hour just massaging yourself, find a spot where you need it. I'm just going to give myself a little bit of a hug here. If you guys want to give yourself a hug, it's always a great way just to be able to start our days or end our days even just with like a little bit of a hug. But over these next few weeks, You guys are gonna get so good at just hugging yourselves. If you're hugging yourself right now, you can just practice just by like tightening it a little bit. And then relax. And tighten yourself a little bit more. And relax. Beautiful. For those of you on YouTube, do me a favor, just drop a 1111 in the chat. Make sure that you guys can hear me okay. That'd be super appreciated. And so again, as we're just rolling our shoulders here, we're just getting nice and relaxed, nice and comfortable, listening to our body. Even at this point, just beginning moving your massage into the lower parts of the body. So just massaging the hips, massaging the parts of the thighs, massaging all the way down to the calves, and all the way down to the feet. And thank you again, everyone, for so much for joining. So again, as you massage your feet, as you massage the soles of your feet, really just using the soles of your feet is, again, like a grid map for the rest of your body. Like, it's crazy. It's like the feet are like holograms for the body. They're fractals of the entire body. So if you're familiar with reflexology, you can be like, oh, like, you know, like, I want to work on my liver. And then you would find the spot on your foot that correlates to the liver. And then you like massage it. I'm not a reflexologist. I have friends who are. And it's fascinating. But even if you're not a reflexologist, just a general foot massage does wonders, does great. So just take a moment here. And again, as you do that, just kind of activating, tapping into the meridians. So again, as we're situated here, just thanking everyone again so much for joining. Thank you for the 1111s on the chat. Again, the intention of us doing this broadcast, like, it's multiple fold. Right now, routine is such a valuable thing. And I know even for myself, doing these morning broadcasts, like, again, like, it's, we're doing a practice together, right? So like, I'm getting benefit out of it too. This is my routine as much as it can be your routine, but having that routine is incredibly important. It's incredibly important for just being able to like develop willpower, resilience, and then again, we take it further when we focus on the story, the mythos that is being woven, that is being weaved through these broadcasts and through the ongoing aspects of the Paradigm Shift Central project. So again, as we're done massaging our feet, you can just begin massaging all the way up to the face as we're just going to, you know, chit-chat, hang out here for a bit. But again, that mythos is the mythos of the collective gathering of light guardians, of shifters. And this is like a very, very cool story that's like akin to something that we would see out of like, again, you know, like a Hollywood movie or Star Wars, you know, like the collective rising of Jedi, of light guardians. And again, the archetype of the light guardian is one who is like helping bring balance amidst the dance of shadow and light. And so now, like, as like there are parts in the world where shadow looms, it's a great opportunity for us to be able to shine our light. And again, we do that personally, we do that individually. So this is us like doing the self-care so that we can continue to show up, so that we can continue to take this energy with us out into the world around us. Like, that is a big part of why even just us doing this here is just massaging your face. Find those parts of your face where you just like, again, want to even just like, you haven't paid attention to in a while. Again, by us doing this here, this is practice, like really, really emphasizing on the practice. And then, you know, what we do like throughout the rest of our day, how we focus on our tasks, how we go about our social interactions and everything like that, you know, equally so practice, but also like that is like the opportunities where we have to create impressions, to, you know, like be a source of inspiration, to be able to provide leadership for other people and everything like that. So I appreciate everybody being here and for doing this practice. And again, by us doing this practice, I, for myself, when I do this practice, I just find like, I find my days just like, they kind of fly by. Like I'm always doing, I'm quite busy during my days. And when I do this, it's just kind of like adding like again, you know, it tunes the instruments, it sharpens the sword, it sharpens the pencil. So don't try, you know, doing your morning English class if you haven't sharpened your pencil, right? So this is us like sharpening our spiritual pencil, if you want to think about it that way. All right, just massaging a little bit more, massaging into the cranium. That's a good tagline, right? It's just like sharpen your spiritual pencil with Brendan or something like that. Change the name of the show. So again, just massaging your head here. Oh, feels good. Just connecting with your breath. Just bringing awareness to your breath. Try and bring as much awareness to your breath throughout this entire practice. It's always a bonus thing to be able to do. All right, let's do that face thingamajig for those of you who are familiar with exactly what I'm talking about. We're gonna do this face exercise where it's like an exercise for the cheeks. It's an exercise for the muscles in the face, and it's just a cool way just to be able to like wake up the face and to just like kind of like get us into the mode where we're just like, oh, like I love my cheeks and my smile and everything right now. Like now, like we have to spread the smiles. That's so important. So this is an exercise to like pump our smiles. It's like smile weightlifting. It's serious. Like like smile. I'm just like a bodybuilding competition for smiles. It's like as we're like posing on stage. Like, damn, look at those contours. All right. Okay. So what you're going to do, you're gently going to put your fingers on the bottom of your face, creating a little bit of resistance. Then you're going to practice Smileasana, where you take your corners of your mouth, you lift them up towards your ears, and you go, like that. It's a smile. And then from there, we're going to do this 1,000 times. No, we're not going to do it 1,000 times. But you could do it 1,000 times. But we're going to do it 100 times, which only takes like a minute. So believe me. All right, so put a little bit of resistance here. And then follow my lead. So she's going to look like this. It's going to go like that. And then you do it again. And then you do it again. And again. And again. And again. And again. And we're going to count together, starting from 0. Those were just practice ones. So put as much or as little resistance as you want here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Hold it on the 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hold on, 30. I just love the idea of like people joining in right now, right? And they're just like 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 50. Did I skip an entire series of tens there? Whatever. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Almost there. 61, 62, 68, 64. 65, 66, 67, 70-ish. Hold it for a 70. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. You're almost there. You can feel it. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Hold it there. Do one more. 101. Oh, massage your face. If you did that, your cheeks are gonna be like, you're gonna feel like drop an 11:11 if your face feels like you just like got a workout. And again, I just like that exercise. It's just kind of like a nice exercise to like bring energy to the face, and it practices our smiles, and like our smiles are like our sword, man. Like we got to bring our smiles out with us, out into the fray and stuff like that. People will like see us and be like, "What are you smiling? Like smiles, those are illegal." And be like, "Viva la revolution! Viva la revolution!" And it's like as we just run down the street smiling, like that's the revolution. So, more or less. Let's say more or less. Okay. All right. Okay, so with that said, we're going to drop into our mindfulness practice, and then we're going to get into our dancing, and then we're going to get into our chakra practice. All right, it doesn't look like anybody tuned in on TikTok, so I guess I'm still, I don't know, still figuring out how that works, but I don't even, like, I think it's live on TikTok. Hello, am I live on TikTok right now? I think I am. For those of you on TikTok right now, go ahead if you want to follow me on there. Yeah, no, I don't know, it's live, but no one's tuned in. That's okay. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I love you guys. Thanks so much. And future TikTok people, thank you so much. We're literally at like 111 TikTok followers, like at the time, like on TikTok. We just passed it. So, and the 1-minute chakra practice video, I think it's been seen by over like 15,000 people. Like, hello, thumbs up. Good job, team. Like, that's pretty cool, right? Of course. Okay, all right. Let's drop into our practice of mindfulness. So please, by all means, you can keep the smiles going. Allow yourself to just kind of like ride this vibration. And we're going to move into this mindfulness practice. And our theme is going to be that of gratitude. So we're going to take a few moments here, literally to just practice bringing it into our heart space. And to practice focusing on gratitude. As simple as that sounds. But like, what if I were to tell you that like, you could radically change your life by practicing being more grateful? Just a little bit. Like, it's a practice. It is a practice because it changes the way we wire our brain. It changes the way we look for things. And as I've said before, with right now, with the story that's unfolding before us, this is a great time to practice being grateful for what we have. You know, to be grateful for maybe, it may feel like less, but we may find more with the little we have. Does that make sense? It's trippy, right? It's all relative. Everything you need is within arm's reach. All right. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. Thank you to those who have been inviting their friends. Rennie, thank you for being here. Rennie's friends, thank you for being here. Lily, everybody, thank you so much. Sweet. Oh, yeah, we got one person on TikTok. Skull, thanks. Okay, let's drop into our meditation here. So, in this moment, go ahead, close your eyes, and begin connecting with your breath. In about 5 breaths from now, you're going to bring yourself into this delta, this gamma state, this state of relaxation. And so with each exhale, you are programming your nervous system to relax. When you take a moment to slow down, to bring yourself into relative stillness, to slow down your breathing, to intentionally breathe, you are programming your nervous system to know that when you do that, it has permission to relax. So observe the shift, observe the texture, observe the flavor. As you simply slow down, become aware of your breath. As we do this, we'll simply take a moment here to visualize and connect with our heart center, with the divine heart, and visualize this white light moving from our chests. And it's almost as if we're just kind of like turning on a light switch or just activating a part of ourselves that it's always there, but it's almost like you're like you're like activating the dimmer switch of your inner light. Like it's like the electricity is always flowing, but maybe the light switch wasn't on. So I want you to turn up your inner dimmer switch of your light. That makes sense, right? It's a visual, right? So even as you're doing this right now, visualize this white light moving through your chest. And visualize yourself lifting the dimmer switch. And as you do this, this white light moves through your body. It illuminates throughout your body, moving down into your torso, your hips, down your legs, to your toes, across your shoulders, your back, down your fingers, up your neck, around your head, around your face, up to the top of the crown. As you breathe here, just breathing in this white light, even taking a moment here to visualize your auric field. Visualize rainbow colors kind of swirling through your auras as you've been continuing to work on this practice. I want you to really focus on the idea of visualizing what your auric field looks like as you continue to work on it. So you see the colors just becoming more vibrant, more flowing. Again, like a water wheel. And you can feel this white light just expanding into this bubble around you. And breathe here as you breathe in energy from your crown and from your roots. Taking a moment here to connect with your auric field. Maybe even feeling it, so to speak. That's a very, very interesting concept to be able to feel your aura. But if you want to imagine what that is to you. So in that sense, it's like, yes, you can feel with your physical body, but you can also feel in the space around your physical body. We're basically like some sort of advanced, like, human dolphin hybrid or something like that. Using our spiritual echolocation, more or less. Okay. So as we're here, I want you to gently, if you wish, bring your hands to your heart. And observe your ability to literally just bring yourself into this space, the calmness of it, the love of it, the joy of it. And we're going to take these next few moments to spend our attention focusing on things we are grateful for. So in this moment, I want you to take an opportunity here to practice being grateful for your body. Your entire body. And within this, you can take a moment here to literally just express gratitude throughout all your different parts of your body, your appendages, even your organs. So taking a moment here and literally just being like, thanks, baby toe, for helping me balance, for helping me stand. It might seem as if your job is insignificant, but without you, I'd probably not be able to walk properly or something. I don't know. What happens if you don't have a baby toe? How much does that affect you? I wouldn't be able to wear sandals properly, and no judgment if you perhaps don't have any of the appendages mentioned. Your spirit toe, nonetheless. And just bringing awareness to your feet, thanking your feet for walking you places, for helping you move, for being able to dance on them, acknowledging how hard they work. And as you continue to breathe here, just scanning your body. I won't mention everything. Again, thanking even just your knees. Oh my goodness, I'm so grateful for my knees. The things I've put them through, my goodness. They are not 20 years old anymore, that's for sure. But as I keep taking care of them, they take care of me. Thank you, knees. And thank you, inner organs all throughout my body. Thank you for doing such an amazing job of transforming any sort of food or helping expel any sort of toxins. My goodness, it's as if you're way smarter than I can even fathom. And here you are just working behind the scenes. Thank you, organs. Thank you, heart, for beating and for creating an electrical charge that ignites the body and creates the body electricity. It's about working together, the body electricity. If you grew up in Canada, you would know what I'm talking about. Anyways, it's like an old TV ad. Breathing here, just being thankful as you move your way through your body. Thankful for your hands. Thankful for your face, your smile, your teeth, your nose. Thank you, nose. I can't wait to smell flowers soon. Smelling things is like eating things with your nose, kind of. Smell was the first sense. Fishes could smell. That's why it's called the olfactory. Thank you for your ears. My goodness, good job, ears. Thank you for actually being able to understand the noises that are coming out of my computer right now or my phone. That's pretty cool. Thanks for working alongside with my brain, and now words can serve as complex symbols which together create a syntax of data, and that data has meaningful significance within my cranium. And therefore I can create narrative stories and link things together through relative association. Fascinating. I can understand language. My goodness. It's crazy. And with those words comes emotion. And so even in this moment, thank your emotions. Thank you. Thank you, joy. Thank you, sadness. Thank you, courage. Thank you, doubt. Thank you, inspiration. Thank you, all feelings within me, for being teachers, for being valuable allies, for allowing me to witness and experience the many joys and blessings of this existence. And at this point, just go ahead. You can thank any other parts of your body. You can thank your energetic body. So again, according to the Gnostic teachings, which is where a lot of the chakra practice stuff comes from, they will teach you about the idea that we have four bodies, at least four bodies that we need to focus on. Physical, the mental, and the energetic, and the astral. I forget. I have to check my notes. Within the energetic body is where we hold our emotions, I think. Again, I have to double check. But it's an interesting idea that our emotions are actually like not just held in our physical body. They're held in our like other dimensional body, which is interesting. Oh, as well as our memories. More so our memories. Our memories are actually like held inside our energetic body, which is crazy, right? Because people are like where are memories? Like I don't like are they in the brain? Like that's been a question, right? But it's like, oh, they're actually in another dimension. Oh, that makes sense. Duh. And then they come through into this reality through our chakras and stuff, or something, maybe, perhaps. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Cool, cool, cool. Wow, this body's so complex. Thank you, physical body. Thank you, mental, spiritual, astral, and beyond bodies beyond this. Wow, this body is such a gift. It's like the Lamborghini sports car of bipedal things that we can put our soul in. Fascinating. From here, we're just going to take a few moments here. I want you to focus on picking 3 things that you want to focus your gratitude on throughout the rest of this practice. Just 3, and then you can continue beyond that. So I want you to just kind of like find, maybe you don't have to know the 3 things right away. Find the one thing. Think of the one thing. So pick one thing. And don't worry about trying to like compare it to other things. Just, you know, even like the first thing that comes to mind, it could be a person, it could be a pet, it could be a meal, it could be air, it could be a tree. And I want you to just take 3 breaths here, and I want you to be fully present with whatever that is, and I want you to whisper thank you within your heart. So go ahead, just do that. I'll just let you do that, and we'll come back after 3 breaths. Go ahead. Good. As you send your gratitude, you can just kind of imagine like sending like this golden, beautiful, warm energy to the field of whatever it is, being, object, concept. Move on to the next thing that you want to focus your gratitude on. And just spend a few breaths here, and again, just kind of whisper the words thank you in your heart. Send it love, send it energy, and at the same time, allow yourself to reflect. Why is it important to you? Be grateful for your ability to acknowledge. Move on to another thing that you're grateful for. I know a part of you are like, no, like I just want to spend more time practicing gratitude for the thing I was focusing on. Please, by all means, you can do that throughout your practice during the day. So pick another thing. Could even be like a collective. Just take a few more breaths here. As you continue to breathe again, while you're in this place of this heart space, this calm, relaxed space, it allows you to really just be able to like focus. It allows you to be able to like literally send energy with more intention. Creates a clear channel. It establishes a much more solid connection. So take one more moment here if you want to just go through a list of things. You can literally just like start listing off with no number needed the amount of things that you're grateful for. So just go ahead and just kind of send gratitude for all the things that come to mind. And allow yourself to kind of even be open to just, you know, like if you ask your brain, your mind, your heart, like what am I grateful for? And then it starts listing things off. Allow that list to just kind of sporadically just be like boom, 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 boom. And just listen. So do that for the next few moments. Just take a moment here. Just kind of send gratitude to all the things you're grateful for. And as you continue to breathe here, you can put your hands wherever you're comfortable. I want you to just take one more moment here and just kind of acknowledge, reflecting on the question, why? Why are you grateful? Why are you grateful for these things? What do they mean to you? And I'm talking about that like on a deep level. Allow that question to like really give you an opportunity to think deeply, to feel deeply. And I'm sure with the consensus, as we dive deep, the common thread would allow us to find connection within the idea of like, my goodness, I am grateful for these things for one reason, because they are me. Whoa, man, whoa. It's like Neo from the Matrix. Like, whoa, everything is a mirror. And through these external things and even internal things, I see more of myself. I meet more of myself. I'm allowed to practice this godly type experience of being able to see myself and my surroundings. My goodness. And what do I see within myself? Love. Deep love. The universe. Cosmos. Light. Yin yang. This entire reality is a mirror test for you to be able to see yourself and your surroundings. And you're getting good. You're getting good at seeing yourself and your surroundings. And with a simple practice like this, it allows you to really explore this in some deep ways. So take a few more breaths here. We're just going to conclude this part of the meditation. Just again, allowing yourself to solidify your gratitude for all the things that you thought of today. And maybe next week when we do something similar, maybe your focus on gratitude will be, maybe it'll be on some more specific things. Your gratitude will kind of move like an ocean. So I practice you to carry an awareness of gratitude throughout your day. Try reflecting on any object and just be like, am I grateful for this? Why am I grateful for this? Can you be grateful for just about anything? That's a question you can explore on your own. And how deep does that gratitude go? So take a couple more inhale, exhales here. Feel this space. Allow this light to emanate through your body. Throughout your day, you're just going to carry with you a sense of this lightness, a sense of this joyfulness, a sense of this gratitude, a sense of this awareness of magic that you've cultivated within you simply by being here, simply by being in this practice. And this is something that you can do on your own anytime. So it's like you tune your perception. You shift your focus. It's a powerful thing to be able to see the world through the lens of gratitude. To see all things as a teacher. To see our role as students of the cosmos. So take a couple more breaths here as we wrap up this meditation, this part of it. Gratitude for the time, the space, the connection we share as community. Gratitude for all of you. Gratitude for the journey that's unfolding together as a team. Slowly, when you're ready, gently wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and gently open your eyes and bring your awareness back to the space around you. Beautiful. All right, we did it. Cool. Awesome. Whew. Go ahead, just take a moment here, keep breathing, roll your shoulders, get a glass of water. We're going to move into our standing practice, and then we're getting into our chakra practice. Thank you again, everyone, so much for joining in, for being here. It's an honor. It's a privilege. I'm learning. You're learning. Everybody's having fun. Drop some 1111s if you guys enjoy that little gratitude practice. Thank you for encoding your good vibes into the grid. Reminder, for tomorrow's practice, we're going to be going back to the dream tree. The dream tree or the life tree is this tree where we like collectively show up in our activated avatar forms and we do the chakra practice and we like encode like our like our connection with our chakras and our love, like through our vibrational tonations into the tree and into the grid. So that's like a regular thing that we do Fridays, and that's like, again, like kind of like a really cool, again, kind of globally impacting meditation. And again, the meditations that we do here, like these ones, like these are still global meditations. And even though the visualization isn't like, oh, okay, let's do Kamehamehas and send love down onto the earth, which is great, and we do that time and time again. But again, doing the inner work is so important. So the days fly by when we do these. Like seriously, like this last 3 weeks, this last month has gone by pretty quick. I love just being able to have a routine and sharing this with you. So it's like, whoa, man, doing Waking Up with Wolf. Okay, let's do this. Woo. Oh wow, it's Friday already. Crazy. All right, so that said, everyone, go ahead. Let's stand up and move into our standing practice meditation. Reminder for everybody here, we do have our team broadcast later tonight for our Synergy Circle. That's with our leading members in the Paradigm Shift community, specifically talking about conscious media creation, creativity. So for leading members, go ahead and drop me a message in the team chat if you're available for that. And that'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. So thank you again, everyone, for being here, for joining in. And let me just adjust the camera here so it's a little bit. There we go. Cool. I think that's probably good enough. All right. Is that good enough? Goodish. All right. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Thank you again, everyone, for joining in. Go ahead, stand up. Add a little bit of movement to your body right now. Just add a little bit of a sway. Just rotating the hips. This is actually like a qigong movement when you just kind of like do this. If you like do this, like remember like Paul Boggy? Shout out to Paul Boggy. Like yeah, he's like, if you like do this like 100 times a day, it's like really powerful. So you can just do that for a little bit. All right, go ahead, bring some movement into your legs, bring some movement into your knees. We'll do a little bit of like a shaking energy, release energy. Do that in the next moment. So just shake it up a bit, reach for your arms to the sky, reach. Make any sort of weird noises you want. And then from there, let's do some like shaking and go deep inhale and go. And we'll do that a few more times. So follow my lead. Nice big deep inhale. Exhale. Shake it up. Moving any sort of stagnant energy. Again, we're going to do that again. I just love the idea that like you guys are doing this. I'm just like, I assume like your cats or your dogs or like your pets or your children are just like what are you doing? Like, what is that? Right? So, okay. All right, deep inhale again. One more time. Inhale. Shake it up. Beautiful. Again, for those of you who are just joining in, go ahead. You can just jump in on this. Again, we're just doing a little bit of movement meditation. So just take a moment here where you can just practice adding a little bit of flow. This is where, like, in future meditations, I encourage you to even just, like, bring, like, a little tennis ball. Bring a roll of, like, get, like, some socks, roll them into a ball. Something you can practice kind of, like, tossing up. For me, myself, I find, like, when I have, like, a little ball like this, it just kind of, like, allows me to just, like, have a little bit more of a focal point. It creates, like, a place for me to kind of, like, orient my movement around. So, again, at this point, just allowing yourself to find movement within your body. Give yourself a little bit of an opportunity to dance here. Give yourself an opportunity to, like, imagine. Okay, this might actually help people. Instead of just thinking of dance, I want you to imagine that you're, like basically your dance is, like, medicine for the earth. That your dance is like a prayer for the earth. So when you dance, it's like you're, like, worshiping the earth. It's like you're worshiping just, like, life itself. So you're just like, and you, like, bring this energy in. Like, that's what I love doing when I'm, like, dancing and stuff like that, is, like, really just imagining that, like, what I'm doing is, like, actually, like, a ceremony, and, like, all the hand movements that I'm doing are just kind of, like, moving energy, and just, like, bringing energy in, and just blessing the earth, and just, like, as much, and with as much love as I can. So, go ahead, shake it up, do a little bit more of just, like, any sort of, like, flow movement, and do some qigong kind of we'll do some like qigong kind of style breathing and everything like that. So reach. All right, okay. Do a couple breaths and then we'll move into our dragon breath. Okay, so from here, a little bit of a bend to your knees. On the inhale, just kind of bring your hands closer to your body. Then on the exhale, you go. And you like really pump it out. When you do this, you're kind of like billowing the flame. You're billowing the fire inside of you. So deep inhale again. Exhale. Inhale again. Breathe. Inhale. Good. Relax. All right. Okay. Shake it up a little bit more. Again, like any sort of movement practice you're doing, like please, by all means, like do it longer. Like spend like half an hour a day moving, walking, physical movement. So incredibly valuable. Like again, like this is all like, this isn't just like, oh, we're just like meditating. Like no, like this is like more or less like Jedi training is like what we're doing. So I want you to kind of like begin seeing it as Jedi training, and then when you show up here, it's like, I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me. I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me. I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me. I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me. You know, stuff like that. Make it fun for yourself, right? All right, okay, let's move into a dragon breath. If you guys are having fun, drop some 1111s in the chat and stuff. I'm having fun. Yeah, dance party. All right. I think there's a dance party happening coming up on Friday again. More online virtual dance party. I'll have to post about that. Awesome. We got probably maybe like 20, 30, 40 people, 1,000 people tuned in right now. For those of you tuning in on Instagram, thank you. For those of you on TikTok, yes, we're going live on TikTok Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So join in again or connect to my TikTok or to connect to my Instagram. All right, thank you for the 1111s. Okay, let's do that dragon roar. You guys having fun, right? Okay, good. Some people are like, I don't even tune in for the meditation. I just tune in to watch Brendan make me laugh. So, sweet, mission accomplished. All right, spread those smiles. Okay, dragon roar. We're going to do a deep inhale. On the exhale, we're going to go, roar. And when we do this, again, I want you to like practice like moving any sort of energy you feel to move. Imagine like almost like smoke exiting your body, and the smoke is any sort of like stagnant energy, any sort of like energy that no longer serves you. It's not like you're like hate the energy, but it's just kind of like moving the energy, and as you move it, it's like, thanks energy, you've done your job. Now I can breathe in fresh energy. So just in doing this, you're gonna find like your breath is gonna become fuller and everything like that. Really, really cool. So again, moving any sort of like smoky energy, and again, something really important is like, this is a great time to like release any anger, release any frustration, while honoring your anger and your frustration as sacred love. Because if you're angry about something, if you're frustrated about something, that actually just means that you like love and care about something deeply, and it's just kind of like how it's presented and stuff like that. So I see the fact that you care deeply. So let's release any anger or frustration or black smoke, or just like allow it to be like a battle cry. It can be your warrior cry. It doesn't even have to have any anger related to it. So deep inhale together. Big roar. Wake up your neighbors. Inhale again. One more, nice and loud. This is the sound of a T-Rex. What's with all these like Canadian like 1990s ads that I'm referencing today? The house hippo is commonly found in northern parts across Canada. Who here had a house hippo growing up, right? Drop a 777 in the chat if you had a house hippo growing up. See how many people tune into this are Canadians. All right, okay. Okay, shake it up a little bit more. Do any sort of movement you need to. We're going to bring ourselves down to stillness, and then we're going to get into a chakra practice meditation. So just shake it up. Feeling good? You feeling good? Awesome. You're looking good, too. Good job. All right. Take a moment here. Just open your hands, open your heart. Take a moment here to just kind of breathe. Renee, you had a house hippo. I know you did. Deep inhale. Soft exhale. Take 2 more breaths here. Feel your field. Feel your aura. Whatever that means to you. Feel the vitality. Feel the life force. Feel the spirals. Feel the rainbow. Taste the rainbow, man. Okay. When you're ready, gently open your eyes, and we'll bring ourselves back down to seated. Beautiful. Awesome. Good job. Sweet. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. A reminder, if you've been tuning into these broadcasts, normally we do these Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Recordings are always online on my Instagram. I post them afterwards. I do all the post-production. And you can also find all the recordings on my YouTube as well. So thank you again, everyone, for tuning in where you are. And again, for those of you who are newly tuning in on TikTok, again, Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when we do these, but you can find all the recordings on my IG. So if you want to click on my IG through my TikTok, that's one option as well. All right, so we're going to move into our chakra practice meditation. So for those of you who happen to found me through TikTok from the chakra video, this is it. This is what we're doing again. And thank you again, everyone, for being here. A reminder that we do have a broadcast tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check out moreparadigmshiftcentral.com. If you're in a position where you would like to be able to contribute financially, you can sign up to the Patreon with a monthly contribution and get cool perks and rewards. Join as a leading member. Thank you again to our Patreon supporters. And yeah, just go ahead and share this video with your friends. Send me a message of gratitude if you've tuned into this broadcast. And I challenge you to tune into it more, because doing this once is going to be great. But doing it more times, like that's like when you really begin to like notice the consistency and like the development like over a course of a month. Like if I were to tell you, like, yo, do these chakra practices for like a month and you'll like be like tapped into like more like superhuman abilities. Like, what if I told you that? Like, would you do that? Would that be enough for you to just be like, you know, like, I'll have to try it out. Like, it's worth a shot. Well, that's what we're doing. So again, this isn't just about awakening here. This is about awakening our consciousness, also within the dream space as well. All right. So for those of you who are here, we're going to move into our chakra practice meditation. The chakra practice meditation, working through each chakra with a mantra, the sound vibrations that correlate to them like musical notes on a scale. Each chakra has its own virtue. Focusing on the virtues is a very, very, very important part of the practice, and one of the simplest ways that we can keep it grounded. And then each chakra also has a faculty. The chakras are like organs for our energetic body. The chakras are organs for our energetic body. I hope the battery on this works properly. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's the math on this. Okay. All right. Hopefully the feed doesn't cut out early for those of you on Instagram. Let me just see. I'm going to reduce the lighting 1 second. Okay, we'll see. That might save me a couple minutes on Instagram. Okay. Anyways, let's get through this and we'll do this practice together. So again, as we're doing this, focusing on the mantras and focusing on the virtues, spinning the chakras through the mantras, again, it's like working them like a muscle. And over time, these chakras, they atrophy. If we don't really work on them, they can kind of get clogged up. And that's when we kind of notice like emotional blockages, energetic blockages. So as we do this, you're going to notice like more vitality, more inspiration, more ability to just be like, yo, I'm in the zone, man. So again, as you do this, it's kind of like tapping into that point where you're kind of like Neo from the Matrix. And you're just like, whatever, like Agent Smith comes at you and stuff like that. So, all right, follow my lead. We're going to work through this. We're going to work on each chakra one at a time. A brow chakra, the virtue is serenity. So serenity, the idea of like kind of like being in like Zen, in peace, in like awareness. And the faculty is clairvoyance. So again, like inspiration, foresight. So sound is E, as in ski. So it sounds like E. So deep inhale, exhale together. Inhale. Soft exhale. Deep inhale, the sound E. Inhale again. Focus on the vibration. Serenity. Inhale again. Keep breathing here. I'm just going to plug my phone in. So just take a moment here. We're going to move into the throat chakra. The sound is going to be A, pronounced as in way. The throat chakra correlates to the virtue of justness. And again, justness is the ability to kind of like act with intention and timing. So again, it's kind of that idea of like, you know, again, all of these things that we're doing. There we go. That should be better. Okay, I'm plugged in now. All of the things that we're doing, again, like all of these like chakras and things like that, again, like they're also related to like the awareness of the ego and the kind of shift from the ego to the inner being. And the inner being is kind of like the will of the spirit. This is like how the Gnostics kind of explain it. And so the ego, again, is kind of like the part of us that really like identifies like with the circumstances and like the story of kind of who we are, and that's part of who we are. But if that's like the part that's like conducting us, then oftentimes, you know, say for example, like someone will like do something to you, or they might say something, or here's a good example: someone says something on the internet and there's like a part of you that's just like, I have to reply with my opinion because this person's a dumbass. Your justness would be the part of you that observes that and just and allows you to take that extra moment to be like, do I need to reply to this person? Like, is that even worth my attention, my energy? And then maybe it's like, oh, well, maybe if I feel I do, maybe I can send them a direct message. Maybe I can do it later type thing. So your justness is like the observation of when the ego will often act out of reaction, and then being able to observe that and then being able to decide, you know, like what's the wisest choice. So ultimately through this practice, what we eventually get really good at is we get good at making the wisest choice. And the wisest choice is actually like within like the wisdom of our heart. So the practice here, quite simple, is to kind of like get good at listening to our heart. And when we're in our heart, you can actually ask yourself, what's the wisest choice for me to make in this circumstance? And you can literally ask that any time. So again, if that's like relative to some person leaving a dumbass comment or something like that, ask yourself the wisest choice. Be like, what's the wisest path? What's the wisest choice for me to make in this moment? And the heart will be like, okay, here's something you can do that's not just based on like egoic reaction. So again, as we practice the virtues, this is what we're doing. We're like literally practicing becoming just like decent, well-mannered, civilized, self-conscious humans who can like show up in community in like really powerful, loving ways. So, sorry team, I know on YouTube the camera was a little bit, there we go. Okay, all right, let's move into the throat chakra. We're almost done here. Throat chakra, the sound is A. Deep inhale together. Nice soft exhale. Deep inhale, the sound A. Inhale again. Once more, inhale. Good, we'll move right into the heart. We only got a couple minutes left. Heart, compassion, love, inspiration. Feeling that, like, you know that feeling where you're just like, yo, like I really want to like do something creative or make something intentional or serve the community and things like that. That's usually like heart chakra oriented, where the future is like this is your destiny. This is your destiny, young child of the universe. Beckon, we call forth your power. And then your heart will be like, yes, I can feel it. So the heart, opening that up, balancing that out. The sound is O, pronounced as in snow. Deep inhale together. Right into it. The sound O. Go a little bit louder this time. Inhale. If you wish. Inhale. Beautiful, good. Observe. How's that feeling? Like you can probably feel like a tingling of vibration, you know, like an awareness within your chest. All right, pulmonary chakras. Pulmonaries, again, connection with our ancestors, connection with past life, gratitude for ancestors. Feel the hands of your ancestors like with you on your shoulder. It's like a line of avatar behind you. The sound is ah, pronounced as in ah. Deep inhale together. We'll go right into it. Inhale. Inhale. Inhale again. Beautiful. All right, solar chakra. Again, the virtue is that of temperance, willpower, so moderation, more or less. So again, it's like observing. So again, this is like relative to observing the ego. The ego will be like, I want to eat all that cake. I want that cake. I want it in my face right now. Give, give, give. Want. Fascination, desire. Da, 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 da. That's still there. You're gonna observe that, but again, like through the working on this, you're gonna become aware. And you're going to be like, like, do I need to eat that? Do I need to do this? Do I need to indulge in this? Do I need to do this? Like, what's the wiser choice? And sometimes the wider choice is, the harder choice, where it's like, put the cookie down. But then the idea is that the more you practice it, the easier it gets, because you're creating like new neural pathways, right? So whatever opportunity today is there to kind of test your will, use it as a chance to fall in love with the alternative. Whereas, maybe you would have like done something where it's like, instead of binge watching Netflix, you're going to spend time reading a book and fall in love with like kind of like what you get out of doing the alternative. So solar chakra, the sound you. Deep inhale together, the sound you, like that. Inhale. You. Inhale again. Once more. Beautiful. Sacral chakra. Again, virtue here. The virtue here is called chaste. So relation to the word chastity. And again, that doesn't mean like, like never having sex or anything like that. It means developing a healthy relationship with your sexual energy. So now, if you've heard of NoFap or whatever like that, it's really interesting because that's actually like very much like in line with kind of the activation of the spiritual energies and everything. We just want to be able to bring in like that little extra perspective of understanding that like this is like moving like vital energy, life force energy through our body, through our organs, through our energetic field. So cultivate that energy. For males and for females, for males, it's like energy that's literally held in the testes. For females, it's energy that's held in the ovaries. And both of these run up as a channel, and they actually like correlate to the nose. And that's when you do the pranayama. You breathe in, and it like connects to the other side, and you breathe in, and it connects to this side. And then it's like solar and lunar. We'll get more into that another time. So the sound is like that. And we're almost done. We got to wrap it up. So inhale together. Inhale. Once more. Again, practice that way longer if you feel called to. Any of these, you could spend like half an hour just on one. Root chakra, the sound S, patience. We'll go right into it. Connection to the earth, connection to the sky. Branches above, branches below. Inhale, the sound S. Inhale. Inhale. Go ahead here, just take a couple more breaths. We're almost done. Observe what this space feels like, what the texture feels like. Visualize this energetic, again, spiraling of rainbow energy throughout your body, moving into your field, your auric field, activating into that badass, activated avatar form, carrying that energy with you throughout your day. And slowly as you breathe, when you're ready, gently opening your eyes, return your awareness to the space around you, and we'll finish it off just a little bit of more eye gazing. Thank you everyone so much for joining in, for being here. For those of you tuning in on TikTok, again, I'll be here Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time doing this meditation. But if you want, you can tune in on Instagram or my YouTube. The links are in my bio on TikTok. For those of you elsewhere, thank you again. Welcoming you back once again. Join us again for future broadcasts. Please share this broadcast with at least one person today. If we can get the habit of doing that, just send it to a friend. Be like, hey, I've been doing these. They've been helping out. Like, go ahead, check it out, and send them the recording. Send them, like, the invitation for the live broadcast. And, yeah, Thank you so much, everyone. Again, ParadigmShiftCentral.com. We got our team broadcasting at 8 p.m. Eastern for the Synergy Circle. Check out Patreon if you're in a position where you want to support in that way with monthly contributions. Wishing you an amazing day. Thank you so much. Woo, 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 woo. We are the wolves that we have been waiting for, so let us howl out and allow others to hear the roar of love and compassion that's spreading through the land as we continue to do our part and take our stand. Shining our light oh so bright, we'll change the way throughout the night. I think my Instagram broadcast ended. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Thank you again, everyone, so much. Wrapping this up. And as always, keep it shifty, and I will see you in the future. Thank you, TikTok. See you soon. Send me a direct message if you watch this on TikTok. All right, see you later. And watch the recordings on my Instagram. All right, where is it? Yes. Okay, cool. All right, finishing up on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. Thank you.